My name is Shannon Furness, pronouns she and her, and I was born and raised in Stonewall, Manitoba, where I attended Stonewall Collegiate High School. I'd like to start off first by thanking the head of the Department of Political Studies, Dr. Andrea Charron, and the Faculty of Arts for selecting me to be here today. Life looks a little different in rural Manitoba than it does here in Winnipeg, and this includes politics. The common phrase that politics is an exclusive boys' club should be bolded, underlined, and italicized. Sitting here present, a confident political studies graduate, it's easy to say don't let the past define where I stand today and where I want to be tomorrow. Well, the last thing most teenagers want to feel like is an outsider, and growing up a youth who loved to talk about current events and Senate reform, well, was alienating and self-defeating to say the least. Mr. Dow and I first crossed paths in his grade 9 social sciences class, and it was either good luck or influence from within where he ended up my grade 10, 11, and 12 history teacher. And there are two qualities I clearly remember of him. Number one, he's very kind, and number two, his tests are very hard. His classes were where I felt anything further from being that of an outsider, and they provided an environment where I felt comfortable embracing and vocalizing my interests without fear of silence or worse, strange looks. Now the tests. Oh, the tests. Mr. Dow developed a reputation simply because he required that students go beyond multiple choice, fill in the blanks, and mix and match. I credit his format comprising short and long answers for my success in university and my ability to withstand writing-induced hand cramps. And I would much rather welcome this revelation in grade 9 rather than freshman year of post-secondary education where grades are much less forgiving. Mr. Dow, your classes soon became a highlight of my day, week, year, and now looking back, my entire high school experience. If you told me 5 to 10 years ago that I would specialize in security and defense studies, there's no way I would believe you. I first enrolled in Dr. Charron's class, Canadian Foreign and Defense Policy, on the recommendation of a peer, and the rest is history. In my years as an undergrad, I cannot recall a professor who was so dedicated to see their students succeed or passionate about their field than Dr. Charron. Large and popular classes make it easy for students to feel lost, and Dr. Charron's classes are both large and predictably popular. Yet take any class with her, and it will require a second glance to ensure that you didn't enroll accidentally in a one-on-one course. You feel noticed, appreciated, and respected. This stems from her ability to establish personal, meaningful connections with each and every one of her students. Her seemingly inexhaustive efforts alone command respect. As an elected member of the Faculty Student Council, monthly bake sales were a regular occurrence for myself. Dr. Charron would occasionally swing by the bake sale table, and one day she emailed me for the recipe of the banana bread that I made. This was my first email with Professor Charron, and it would soon lead to future endeavors that arose out of her own goodwill, including organization and hosting events, attending conferences across Canada, and working under her as a research assistant and undergraduate research award recipient. In a male-dominated field, Dr. Charron has a personal mandate to empower the next generation of promising women IR experts, and beyond myself, I know she is an incredible role model for so many of her students, encompassing all aspects of the gender, political, and ideological spectrums, and that these are all reasons for why students, myself included, continuously come back to her year after year. Mr. Dow and Dr. Charron's classes were never easy, but it isn't the task of an educator to make students feel like they know everything. If anything, teaching excellence will leave you feeling like you know less of a topic, but with the confidence and skills to undertake the future pursuit of knowledge. We may not always like being taught, but Dr. Charron and Mr. Dow have made me ready and willing to learn.